Alrighty, guys. So we got some earnings to break down. Well, really just one earnings report here from Amazon. We got those numbers yesterday, so we have to break down the numbers and how the stock's reacting, and we'll break down the stock market and maybe some other stocks later in the video as it is Friday. Happy Friday, guys, and we're about 10 minutes away from open as I'm making this video. So let's get into it, guys. If you find value, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We're almost at 50,000 subs, and let's just do it, man. So Amazon reported earnings, and full disclosure, I'm long Amazon. I've been buying the stock for about 2-ish years. Actually more than that now. Geez, time's going, guys. 2-3 years. I started buying in 22 when it was at like 80, $90. That's when I started buying, and I bought a little bit more on the way up. Either way, I'm long Amazon, and it's a stock I've been bullish on for quite some time. I finally got to own it and buy it a couple of years ago at a great price when it dumped. You guys remember that. And now it's down about $7 per share heading into the open after we got earnings yesterday. So let's see the headline number or the numbers really quickly. Then we'll dive into the actual earnings release here, guys. Bear with me. Let's find it. GAAP EPS of $1.86 is what they reported versus $1.48 expected on sales of $187.8 billion versus $187.29 billion expected. So a double beat out of Amazon, and they guided for Q1 sales of 151 to 155.5 billion versus 158.6 billion. So right off the bat there, guys, sales guidance for Q1 is under the estimates, right? That is a huge reason, probably. I mean, not probably, it is. I could tell you for sure. That's why we're selling off here, guys. At least one of the reasons, right? Stocks are forward-looking vehicles, and if guidance is not as great as expected and the stock's pushing all-time highs already, which Amazon was heading into earnings, right? That causes a drop, right? Not all the time. I've seen stocks post bad guidance and it goes up, the stock goes up, but for the most part, it seems like guidance, if it misses, the stock goes down. That's what we're getting here on Amazon, and you guys can see overall in the grand scheme of things, man, we're still holding an uptrend. Not a big deal at all. You guys see here we're above the 180 SMA, holding a higher low. This simply looks like a healthy pullback. I mean, does it not? You guys see it right there. So let me show you now the actual earnings release. Bear with me here, guys. Let's pull this up right here. Beautiful. And it's not the most, eye-catching document here, to say the least, but it is worth looking through all of these documents, guys, earnings releases, whatever you want to call them. If you want to dive into the annual report, 10K, 10Q, that takes a lot more time. That's also very important. But when you're looking at a company earnings-wise, it's good to look at their actual release and see, all the numbers broken down, especially if you own the company. So net sales, they increased 10% to almost $188 billion in the fourth quarter. So 10% growth, guys, pretty good. And North America segment sales increased 10% year over year to $115 roughly billion. And international segment sales increased 8% year over year to $43.4 billion. And AWS, can't forget about that. Those sales increased 19% year over year to $28.8 billion. Operating income increased to $21.2 billion in the fourth quarter compared to, $13.2 billion in the fourth quarter of 2023. Very good increase there in operating income, guys, and net income pretty much doubled up year over year to $20 billion from $10.6 billion in the prior year, guys, and that puts their full year sales. This is freaking nuts, man. Unbelievable. Their full year sales increased 11%. That's good. That's not the nuts part. The nuts part is the fact that their full year sales are $638 billion for 2024. Oh my gosh, guys, compared with $574 billion in 2023. So, yeah, I mean, at some point, man, if they keep growing at this rate, eventually, sure, growth will slow down, obviously, but they're going to get to $1 trillion in revenue. That is going to be unreal. Do you guys remember when companies were first hitting $1 trillion not too long ago, right? We were like, oh my God, the first $1 trillion company. This is nuts. You know what's going to happen next? Oh my God, the first $1 trillion of revenue in a year, right? That's going to happen at some point. It might take a couple of years. I don't know, but who's going to hit that first? Is it Amazon? Is it freaking, Walmart does a lot of revenue every year. I mean, they crush it at some point. I don't know, right? Will it be them? We will see. But this is nuts, man. This is nuts. North American sales grew 10% for the full year to $387 billion. International segment sales grew 9% to $142 billion. I mean, this is pretty good, man. AWS for the year, 19% growth to $107 billion, and that's going to be a big driver to get them closer to $1 trillion. If it keeps growing in the 15 to 20% clip over the next couple of years, AWS, that could get them closer and closer to that $1 trillion. That'd be awesome. But yeah, that's a quick rundown on their earnings, guys. Looks like net income came in at $59.2 billion on the year versus $30 billion in 2023. Not bad. So the company's doing well. And really, the only reason the stock's selling off is because of weak guidance for Q1, which I think over the next couple of days, weeks, the stock is going to look past that. I really do. I think that. And we're already getting buyers to come in, right? We're 5 minutes away from open now, and we're noticing, look, Amazon hit 220 in the aftermarket yesterday, and we've been uphill since, right? Now we're at 233, about to open, and to me, guys, it sure looks like the dip is being bought up. But of course, guys, I'm not naive, to the fact that we could easily sell off intraday. I mean, earnings are still very fresh. They just came out yesterday. We haven't even had a real trading day since Amazon's earnings. So, yeah, I mean, it's rallying now, but I'm not naive to the fact that we could do something like that. We could sell off again. But either way, I'm long Amazon. I own the stock, and I don't plan on really buying more at these levels. I'm just holding on. And if somehow it gets under 200 again, which is where I bought most recently. I think I bought in the 170s, 80s a couple months ago. That's where I recently added. If I buy more, it's going to be in, under $200 again. That's the plan, at least, guys, as of now. So as we're 3 minutes away from open, stocks are looking interesting. Looks like the futures are slightly up, barely. The VIX is down, which I guess is good, but SPY is still not breaking out of the wedge here on the 1 hour chart. You guys see that? We're testing the top of the wedge now, not fully breaking out yet. Same thing here on QQQ, right? My alert set at 532. We're about to break out, but not doing it quite yet. So maybe we get some more direction at open or during the day today. The Russell, you guys see here, it's, pushing 2350. That's been a multi-week resistance. That level needs to break. And on the Dow, same thing. 45K has been about a 2-week resistance on the Dow. If it's able to break out of there, not only will we go for our next leg up, but that will also be all-time highs. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the video. I don't want to go too much into other stocks quite yet because this video is already 10 minutes. We broke down Amazon, one of my top holdings. I figured we had to do that today. So we'll wrap it up there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube and join the free email list, guys. I send out my top stocks weekly. That is linked down below. And don't forget to get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account, fund it with at least $100, you get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, it is a no-brainer. Check out the link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.